What's up, cooks? It's Wednesday. Today we're going to talk about something that I got recently for the kitchen. I got a speed rack. And when I told people I was getting one of these, everybody asked, we want to see the speed rack to see what I'm using it for. So that's what we're going to do today. Welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. So what is a speed rack and why on earth would I want one in my home kitchen, right?
Why not?
Why not, right? So they're used a lot in bakeries and restaurants, and people call them a speed rack, a bakery rack, a sheet pan rack, a cooling rack, a proofing rack, a bun rack, right? So they have a lot of different names. I always called it a speed rack, so that's what I go with, right? And a speed rack is great for the same things that it is for a restaurant. You can put your, proof your bread on here. You can put your preps on here. You can put all your baking equipment that you use so you can just roll it out. A lot of homes may not have room for one of these. I have a big walk-in pantry and it slides in there. And anytime I want to cook or bake, all I do is load whatever I need from the pantry. I put it on the speed rack. I bring it out here and I keep a lot of essentials that I use all the time. This way I don't have to lug everything from the pantry back in here, whatever, right? So that is what a speed pan rack is, or a speed rack. They're great. They're on wheels just like this. I take it, I roll it around the house. Sometimes when I'm in here cooking, I just shoot it on over there. I shoot it on over here. Right? And I can put my pans, my equipment, everything I'm going to be using for a cook. If you're doing something for Thanksgiving, load up everything you need, all your equipment, and it's ready to go. You can do your preps, do all your preps for one recipe, and your preps are done. Put the sheet pan on here, and the preps are ready for you. Your second recipe, boom, right? So whatever you're making, Thanksgiving, pan this stuff up with all your ingredients, and then you're ready to cook. So let's take a closer look at the speed rack. Okay, so here is the speed rack that I got. This is a 20 shelf speed rack, so it can hold 20 full sheets or 40 half sheets, and I'll show you the difference between the two. So it has little locks on the wheels, and this is how this thing works. Your sheet pans go on these little shelves here, just like this. You can put a full sheet in here, and this one here I have down at the bottom is a full sheet. It goes all the way across, or you can put two half sheets on here like that. So a lot of commercial ovens have like a whole deck, and you can put a whole sheet pan across there. But home oven, you can only fit a half sheet pan in there. So this is what I currently have on the speed rack. Subject to change always, right? So I have two kinds of parchment paper. You think that's kind of weird, right? This is my regular parchment that I buy at a restaurant supply. These are full half sheet sheets. Then I have this, which is a fancy parchment. This is a King Arthur parchment. So I use the cheap stuff for every day, and I use this. It has a silicone, the other stuff has a silicone coating, but this one's actually better. So I use this for special projects and things that I think are going to be overly sticky. So on this shelf here, I have some more parchment paper. I have some square. These are round for 8 and 9 inch pans, but they have like these little ears on them, like tabs, like these. These are for square, but see they have those little tabs so you can lift the stuff up with. So on this sheet tray, I have my brown sugar, and I also have a bag of King Arthur 00 pizza flour. So I have these spaced out so I don't have as many because the items I have on here are tall. I have AP flour here. I have my Vital Wheat gluten, and I have some dough conditioner. So right now I'm setting up a few recipes. So I have these sheet pans here with parchment paper on it. I'm going to use that for my preps. Up here I have some piping bags. And way up here I have a thing with piping tips. So around on the other side, you can get at my parchment paper. I have granulated sugar here. I have some salts here. I have regular table salt. This is a Diamond Crystal kosher salt. And that is pink salt. So over here I have bread flour. I have my baking soda and baking powder. I have some vanillas. This is my fancy vanilla. That's my Costco vanilla. And I have some cornstarch. I have 3 more prep pans for recipes. And up here right now, I just have some loaf pans because I'm preparing for a little uni action. So that's my speed rack. I pulled this back into the pantry when I'm done with it. And when I want to cook again, I just load it up from the pantry, whatever I need. And off I go. Everything I need from baking is on here. And there's room for prep. So this is the speed rack in the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. Remember when we got back from the USA Pan factory sale and I said, I'm going to get another one of these, right? Because I originally bought this for the new studio kitchen, but I like it so much, I'm going to get another one from down there, and this one's staying here, right? Thanks for joining me. I hope you have a great Wednesday. And I'll put links down in the description if you want to take a look at. You can get a cover for these two, which I might ultimately get. But I'll put a link down in the description so you can take a look at this. I hope you get your own speed rack.